Stand near the head of your mat with your feet hip-width apart and parallel with each other. Relax your arms at your sides, standing up tall. Let's do sun salutation. Breathing in, stretch your arms out. Breathing out, raise them overhead. Breathe in, lower your arms. As you breathe out and bring your arms to your sides, feel your spine lift. Again, breathing in, arms out. Breathing out, arms overhead. Stretch from your side ribs to your fingers. Breathe in, arms down. As you exhale and bring your arms to your side, lift your spine. Open your heart. One more. Breathing in, arms up. As your arms lift, send a downward grounding flow from the spine into your legs. Breathe out, arms overhead. Breathing in again, hinge forward from your hips, placing your fingertips on the floor. Bend your knees if you need to. Lift your chest, lengthen your neck, nudging the crown of your head forward. Straighten your knees as much as you can without losing the open, lifted chest or the steady rhythm of your breathing. Breathe in, bend your knees, sweeping your arms forward. Begin to stand. Breathing in, come all the way upright, stretching your arms overhead. On your next breath in, lower your arms. Breathing out, arms to your sides, spine lifting headward. Relaxed, steady breathing. Let your breath make a whisper sound low in your throat. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, arms overhead. Inhaling again, hinge forward. Fingertips to the floor. Keeping the back of your neck long, slide your upper side ribs forward to flatten your back. Breathing in, sweep your arms forward and begin to stand. Breathing out, stretch your arms overhead. As you lower your arms, exhale, feeling your spine grow tall. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, stretch. Breathing in, hinge forward from your hips, fingertips to the floor. Long neck, side ribs forward, open chest. Now bend your knees. Breathe in, taking a big step back with your left foot, and rest your knee on the floor. Position your right knee over your ankle and your fingertips by your foot. Adjust the distance between your feet if needed. I will continue to give you alignment cues as we practice together. These tips help you exercise more safely and allow deeper movement. With practice, you will become more skilled at remembering technique. As your hips drop, expand and lift your chest. Long neck. Direct your gaze forward and slightly down. Inhale, press down through your hands. Exhale, step your right foot back to downward facing dog pose. Come high up onto the balls of your feet and bend your knees. With your head between your arms, push your hips towards the rear of your mat, being careful not to tense your neck. In fact, spread the backs of your shoulders as wide as you can. Now lifting your sit bones, the bottom of your hips, straighten your knees as much as you can. If you can straighten your knees fully, stretch your heels back and down. Listen for the steady, whisper-like sound of your breath, low in the throat. This sound helps you focus on the steadiness of your breath, which is an essential part of your yoga practice. Breathe in, move your shoulders over your wrists, lifting your head to plank pose. Breathing out, draw your navel towards your spine and slide your side ribs forward to expand and lift your chest. Come to your hands and knees, moving your hands a couple of inches forward of your shoulders. Lift your head and arch your back. Breathing in, bend your elbows. Drop your chest close to the floor and slide it forward and up to Cobra pose. Resting on your knees and thighs, keeping your elbows slightly bent. Steady breathing. Make space to breathe out. As you inhale, expand and lift your chest. As you exhale, draw your lower belly in and up. As you lift your side ribs and bring them forward. Your head is upright, your gaze forward and down. Breathe in, bend your elbows, come all the way down to the floor, resting your head on your hands. Separate your feet hip-width apart. And stretch your legs, especially the inner thighs, and press the tops of your feet firmly to the mat. Turning your right front thigh toward the center, breathe in and raise your leg. Breathing out, stretch the inner right leg towards your toes. Continue to breathe steadily. Lower your right leg and rest, turning the left front thigh slightly toward the center. Breathe in, raise your left leg. Breathing out, stretch the inner leg long. Don't grip your buttocks too tightly. Inhale, release. Exhale to the floor. And rest. Now place your hands on the floor under your shoulders, spreading your fingers wide and bringing your elbows in. Again, press your feet to the mat to ground your pose. Inhale, open and lift your chest. Breathing out, press down through your hands as you draw your belly in and up. Your arms are not quite straight. Each breath in expands your chest. Each breath out, navel in and up in Cobra pose. Steady, complete out breaths. Long neck. Eyes gaze forward and slightly down. On your next out breath, draw your belly in as you come to hands and knees, curling your toes under. Breathe in, lift your hips. Breathe out to downward facing dog pose with bent knees. Push your spine towards the rear of your mat. But with your legs, pull your hips away from your spine so your backbone stretches and wakes up. With an exhalation, lift your sit bones, straightening your knees as much as you can. If your knees fully extend, stretch your heels back and down. Only do this if you can maintain the lift of your sit bones. With a smooth movement, breathe in, stepping your left foot forward to your hands, resting on your right knee in low lunge. Check your alignment. Left knee over ankle, knee facing the toes. As your hips drop, expand and lift your chest, rolling your shoulders gently back. Long neck, gazing forward and down. Breathe in, step forward and rest in standing child pose. Feet hip-width apart, knees bent. Stretch your arms forward, rolling your outer arms towards the floor, no tension in the neck. Keeping your knees bent, breathe in. Breathe out, raise your torso and arms parallel to the floor, navel in. Keeping your knees bent, bring your torso upright to victorious pose, exhaling navel to spine. Breathe in, straighten your knees. Breathing out, arms down as your spine lifts. Raising your arms overhead. Exhale, stretching the arms up, broad shoulders. Stretch from your side ribs to your fingers. Breathing in, bend your knees. Lean slightly forward. Keeping the knees bent, breathe in, hinge forward. Breathing out, bring your spine and arms parallel to the floor, navel to spine. Hold. Now, hands to the floor. Consciously coordinate your movement with your breath. Allow your breath to initiate each movement. On your next breath in, step your right foot back to full lunge. Left knee over ankle. Hips level with the front knee, and a strong stretch through your back leg. Steady whisper breath low in the throat. Breathe in, step back. Breathe out, downward facing dog pose. Lift to the balls of your feet and bend your knees deeply. Stay tuned to your breathing. Long neck with your head between your arms. Exhale and strongly extend from your side ribs down the back of your arm to help release your neck and spread your shoulders. Without letting your sit bones drop, exhale and push your hips towards the rear of your mat, slowly straightening your knees. If your legs straighten, take your heels back and down. Stay for several conscious breaths in downward facing dog pose, allowing your belly to relax deeply with each breath out. Feeling how in the pause that follows the out-breath, strength in your abdomen organizes itself, naturally drawing the belly and navel toward the spine. This stabilizes your lower back. Now come to your hands and knees, stepping your hands slightly forward of your shoulders. Allow each breath out to draw your navel towards your spine. Now arch your back. Inhale, bend your elbows. Exhale, slide your chest along the floor and scoop up to Cobra pose, resting on your knees or thighs with your elbows slightly bent. You're now bearing weight on your arms, and this can tighten your chest. So breathing in, expand your chest from deep inside. Breathing out, side ribs come forward and up. Keep your chin relaxed, your eyes gazing slightly down. Breathe in, bend your elbows. Breathing out to the floor, rest your head on your hands in crocodile pose. Curl your toes under. Relax your hips and slowly straighten your knees, stretching your inner thighs. Now point your toes again and firmly plant your feet. Place your hands on the floor by your upper legs, palms and forehead down. Slide your hands forward just a couple of inches, enough that your elbows bend. Now press your hands and feet firmly to the mat. With your forehead down, imagine someone holding your elbows and pulling them toward the rear of your mat. Can you feel how that lifts your chest and brings your upper spine in deep between your shoulder blades? Let's keep that action as we turn on the gas. Breathe in, press down through your hands and feet as you expand and lift your chest off the floor. Breathe out, draw in and up from your belly. Breath in, chest expands and lifts, elbows pull back. Breathe out, lower belly in and up, feet firmly planted. Next breath in, release. Rest your hands under your forehead and relax. Steady your breathing. Steady breathing, balancing the breath out with the breath in, keeps your nerves steady. Place your hands under your shoulders, elbows about shoulder width apart. Plant your feet and hands. Without using your arms at all at first, almost as though you're doing the previous pose, breathe in and curl your upper body off the floor. As you breathe out and draw your belly in and up, press with your hands and lift to Cobra pose. Curl your toes under. Roll your shoulders back and drop your shoulder blades down. Lift your heart and breathing in, push off from your feet, letting your heart be pushed through the arms. Shoulders stay back. You roll over your toes to upward facing dog pose. Another back bend. Long neck, eyes forward and down, spreading your chest as wide as possible. Breathe in, hips up. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Inhaling, step your right foot forward to your hands, full lunge. Right knee over ankle, hips level with the knee, your left leg strongly stretching. Each breath in, expand and open your chest. Each breath out, bring your side ribs forward and up. Pushing off from your back foot, step your left foot forward, bringing your feet right together. Bend your knees, fingertips on the mat. Lift and spread your toes wide. Notice when you do that how your arches lift and your ankles feel strong. Draw movement up your leg from the front of the heel to the hips. Keeping this internal lift in the legs, bring your toes down. Breathe in, bend your knees. Breathing out, draw your navel to the spine as you raise your torso and arms parallel to the floor. Long neck. Hug your knees together. Breathing in, raise your torso and arms, gazing forward and down. Exhale your navel to your spine, lengthening your spine from the hips to the head. Breathe in, standing up. Breathe out, head back, bring your palms together and gaze at your thumbs. Now head upright as you lower your hands, joining your palms at your chest in prayer position.